Okay, so my eyebrows are done and my eyelids are primed, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this makeup look. Like I said, I'll be using the new Nostalgia palette from Ace Beaute. Um, these are my type of shades. They're right up my alley. They're really bright. When it comes to eyeshadows, I love bright colors. I love the bright colors, pigmented bright colors. That's my thing. So I'm going to go ahead and go with one of the lighter shades. We have Beach and Popsicle, which are one of the lightest that would be good for transitions, which are these top two ones. I'm going to go with Popsicle, which is the orange shade. And I'm taking a little fluffy brush and I'm just going to run that all over my eyelid. I primed, but I didn't set my eyelid, so I can already feel how it's tugging on my skin a little bit when I'm trying to sweep this all the way through, but it is okay. I don't have my foundation on. Like I said, like I've mentioned previously, I prefer to have my foundation after I've already done my eyeshadow, just in case there's any fallout. I can go ahead and clean that off quite easily. And I don't like baking, so I know you can put setting powder under your eyes and then sweep it off, but I have combination skin. I mainly have dry skin underneath my eyes, and the baking doesn't help, and I feel super dry when I bake, so it's not. I mean, I do powder a little bit to set my foundation. Depends what kind of foundation I'm using, but it's not really something I use all the time. It's a very, very pretty orange. I like the name Popsicle. It actually goes with the shade. Okay, I want to go with this darker pink called Raspberry. It's very, very pretty. And I'm going to take that on both the outer corner and the inner corner of my eye. I don't know exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just going with the shades that I like and that are calling my attention. And I'm going to work with that. So that's very, very pretty, and it built up quite quickly. I haven't been posting as much as I wanted to, unfortunately, but it's okay. So I like how that came out. I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other eye. And like I said, I'm just doing it on the outer corners. So looking at my mirror from afar, I can tell they're not even whatsoever. So I'm just going to try to blend this part a little bit more. I'm using my first brush I used with the orange Popsicle shade, and I'm just blending that. I'm not adding any additional color, just making sure it's not too harsh. I want to use more colors, but I really like the combination of these two, which is the orange and the magenta shade. Let's go with Carnival, which is a dark purple or bright purple, right there. And I'm just going to pop that right at the corner. Okay, let me use a smaller brush. Okay, I really like that. See, I like the shades, but I'm not placing them properly, so they don't look as even as I wanted to. I feel like this line is right here and it's perfect, but this one I didn't center it as I did my other eye. I'm going to go with my concealer brush and I'm going to slightly, I'm going to clean up the middle part that I'm trying to keep lighter. I'm literally just placing it right there. I'm not really trying to have any particular form right there, but that I'm gonna go ahead and go with my finger and blend that. Like I've mentioned before, this is a learning experience for me. Obviously I'm editing these videos and I'm watching them again after I finished, after like I'm editing them so I can upload them on YouTube, and when I'm doing the editing, I see my mistakes and on what I'm supposed to work on, or what I feel like I can work on and do better. And right now I am using natural light instead of my ring light because apparently I don't know how to, I was having so many issues on my previous video on how to use the correct color. I looked too yellow, I looked too white, I couldn't fix that, so that was very frustrating. So right now I'm using natural light, as natural as possible. So my battery's about to die. I'm gonna have to switch cameras in a little bit. Okay, I want to add green, but I don't want to mess up these colors that I'm really enjoying how they look. And I feel like if I add green, it's going to mess up the entire vibe. Like I literally, this whole palette, it was for all the shades except green. And it's not one of my go-to shades. Usually I'm a pink and red kind of person. Oranges give me all the warm tones. So I had to move my camera, so this may be a different angle than which I was before, but I'm hoping it's still working and I'm hoping the lighting is still good in order for me to finish this video. The sun is setting, so I am trying to work as fast as possible now. I like the eyes. I am going to add, I want either bright or light in the middle of my eyelid. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab water slide, which is the yellow on the top corner. Pack that on a brush and just tap it. Ooh, tap it in the middle. I'm going to concentrate most of the shade in on the bottom of the lid, and then I'm going to try to blend it upward so like that it's not so much color on the top and it looks blended. It looks nice. Okay. The color payoff is very, very nice. And I'm grabbing the first brush I had earlier. I'm going to grab a little bit more of Popsicle, which was the orange shade. And I'm going to just blend everything on the top. Okay, so I went ahead and kind of blended that out a bit. So you have the yellow in the center, and I'm adding some Fun, which is, oh shoot, which is the golden shade right beneath the yellow, right on top. So it gets a little sparkly. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same steps in the bottom. Yeah, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the bottom lash line done. That is the eye look with the eyeshadows. I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. I didn't really get any fallout, so I don't really have to clean anything up. I'm already primed and moisturized, so I'm going to go right ahead with my foundation. And I'll be speeding this part up. So my other camera died because I didn't charge it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off with a different camera, and I hope it doesn't really mess up with how everything is looking. So I just want to add that this camera quality sucks. Sorry, now I know. I'm using this concealer more for brightening up certain areas which I feel sometimes there isn't enough light. So I went ahead and brightened my under eye, and whatever was remaining on my sponge, I went ahead and brought it down to my chin and above my lip, my cupid's bow, just to brighten those sides just a wee bit more. So when I said I don't really powder, I don't. Like, I'll be grabbing my Kat Von D powder right here, and I'll just put that slightly with the brush under my eye, just a little bit, not too much. Uh, Okay, so I am, like I said, I just grab a little bit of powder from my Kat Von D and just slightly pat under my eyes just to make sure. If I don't, sometimes I will crease, especially on this eye because I am getting old. But if I add something there, it doesn't crease as bad as usually it would. My eyes, I love how my eyes came out, reminds me of Halloween. Like I said, I did use the purple, the pink, and orange. The yellow looks like an orange, like a very, very yellow orange, which I really like. Okay, I am going to very quickly, the sun is leaving, so try to hurry up with it and do this as fast as possible. I am going to very quickly contour. I have cheekbones, but you can't really tell because I have a heart-shaped face, and sometimes they hide. And I will contour just slightly underneath my papada, my double chin, and my nose, just a little bit. Whatever's left over, I'll just go through with my nose and just do the sides and the bottom of the nose, and just do a little line on the top, and that's it. I mean, it's not that noticeable. I have done my contour a little too noticeable before, but it depends how I feel at the moment. I am going to grab my blush, which is Ace. I don't know how to say this. I want to say Ace, but I don't think it is. I've watched other other tutorials of people using this brand, and they call it differently. So I'm just going to grab the blush palette, and I'm going to go with the first 3 shades. And I'm just going to go ahead and pat that on my cheeks just a little bit. They're very pigmented, and I really like that, so I don't have to dig in for too long so that I can get a nice color. And I like adding that on my nose and in the front of my cheek, on the actual balls of my cheeks, not up here. I've seen people put it up here, and I feel like that does lift your face a little bit, but I'm not looking for the facelift. I'm just wanting some color on my face and some on my chin. Why not? The sun is setting. I thought I was going to have more time. I hope I have enough time to finish this video. If not, then I'll have to use my ring light, and like I said, I don't know how to find the right lighting because I don't know, I just can't find a light that complements or that shows as much as I want to. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty. I am using the Ofra highlighter and glazed donut. I really like this highlighter. I think during winter it's going to be much nicer on my skin tone when I'm not as dark, but I still use it. So I've mentioned before that I'm slightly blind, more blind on one eye than the other. I wear glasses on a daily basis. I should be wearing glasses on a daily basis. So sometimes when I put my highlighter, I don't blend it out as good as I'd like to. And my sister has pointed that out to me. So I would suggest you just continue blending if you have the same problem where you can't see very well more from one eye than the other. I'm going to grab my the brush that I use, the raspberry shade, and I'm going to just go underneath my eyes to make sure that's nicely blended. Since I did add some concealer under my eyes, I don't want it to have a very, very sharp line. So I will go again and run that through just to make sure it's nice and blended and you don't see that line. I like my lower eyelash shadow pretty low, so I don't mind dragging it low. But if you don't, or you do mind, then I would suggest you do your under eye, your bottom lash eyeshadow, bottom lash line eyeshadow after you've applied your concealer and foundation. And now that practically my whole face is done, I'm gonna go ahead and add lashes. I was thinking about doing some liquid liner. Yeah, I'm gonna do some liner and then I'll apply my lashes. Bless you. So I went ahead and I did a wing liner. I added my lashes, which are from Widow Witch Lashes. And now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some lipstick. Okay, this is the final look. I did have to turn on my ring light after all because it's a little too dark and you won't be able to see the entire makeup. But this is the final look. It's a pretty, oh, come on. It's a very pretty, oh, shit. Okay, I'm just gonna, okay, whatever. So this is the final look. It is pink and purple with yellow and some little goldeny on top of the yellow paired. Oh, that doesn't look nice. I paired it with the Milk Cosmetics Mariachi liquid lipstick, but it's supposed to dry off matte, and it's a very, very pretty purple. It doesn't look like it's going on too even. But yes, this is the look. I hope you like it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. Please like, give me a comment. Tell me something. Tell me something. Tell me something. Yeah. So I was supposed to do a intro with this look and I completely forgot. I am working on this channel and I am hoping I get somewhere with this. No, not like that. It's more like I watch all these YouTubers and I really enjoy watching them because I'm just fascinated by everything from how they do the makeup to their life and how they're doing. And it's fun. Anyways, this is the look. I hope you like it. I really loved it. I liked all the shades. I would like to play with more eventually. But for now, this is it. I think I'm going to add some of the Ofra highlighter in the inner corners. With my finger. Just, okay, I can't make it work. But yes, this is the look. Yeah, that is it. That is it. Yeah, that's it. This is the look, final look. I'm sorry if the lighting sucked. I'm sorry if you didn't like this video, but I shall continue. And I like using my other camera because I can't see myself, so I'll continue looking at the lens and talk right there. But right now, I can see myself, so I keep looking up to make sure I look okay. But whatever. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please like. Thumbs up. That's it. Thank you. Bye.